perimeter is 88 centimeters, meaning moving from A, point B, and point C. So moving from A to B, B to C, then C back to A, it is 88 centimeter. But we are asked to find the area. If we are finding the area, the formula is pi r squared. But we don't know the radius. We don't know the radius. Let's look at how we find the perimeter. For us to get the perimeter, the formula is pi d. Yes, maybe we first get the diameter. If we get the diameter, then we can get the radius, because diameter is made by two radius. So 2 times r. When you multiply two radius, you get the diameter. Now, our first thing is to find the diameter. Let's look for the diameter. And how are we going to look for the diameter? Let's go back to the diagram. The diameter AB and the diameter BC are the same. Denoted by these marks means the distance from BC to BA is the same. But what we know also, ABC is formed by AB and BC, meaning when we get the diameter BA, we can use that BA to find the longer diameter for the downer one. So let's say let the diameter AB be equals to D. We are going to use the formula of getting perimeter and we equate. So the formula of getting perimeter of the arc, or the distance from A up to B, will be a half of the circle pi d. From B to C will be a half of the circle pi d. Now, from C to A, the diameter looks bigger. We are going to multiply it by 2. But the formula of getting the curve or the arc is a half pi d. But this pi d, we are going to multiply it by 2. Because AB, when we double it, it gives us AC. And all this should give us the perimeter, which is 88 centimeters. Let's substitute. Where there is pi, we put 22 out of 7. We are going to have a half times 22 out of 7 times d plus a half times 22 out of 7 times d plus a half times 22 out of 7 times d times 2 should be the same as 88 centimeters. What is down can reduce what is up. Here is 11 by 2, 1 by 2, 11 by 2, 1 by 2, 1. So what are we remaining with here? 1 times 11 times d is 11d out of 7 plus 11d out of 7 plus, here we have 22d. out of 7 should give us 88 centimeter. Now let's deal with this fraction on this other side of the equal sign. They have the same denominator. We pick one same denominator. We work with the numerator. 11 plus 11 will give us 22. So 11d plus 11d is 22. 22d plus 22d will give us 44d is equals to 88 centimeters. But we want the value of d. Let's multiply both sides by the reciprocal or the opposite of 44 out of 7. What we did there, we have to do it also in this side. By 44 1, by 7 1. We remain with our d, which is equals to by 44 1 by 44 2. 2 centimeters times 7 is 14 centimeters. Good. But what do we need here? We need the radius. We know the diameter is the same as 2 radius. So to get the radius, let's just say 14 centimeters divided by 2, which will give us 7 centimeters. From here, we can now go ahead and find the area of the circle. Area. We need to know the area of AB. So we are going to get area of AB, then the area of BC, then the bigger area down, which is SC. When we add all of them, we are going to get the area of the figure given to us. So the formula of getting area is pi r squared plus pi r squared plus pi r squared. But remember, this is not a complete circle. We have to bring here a half. We have to bring a half because it's a half of the circle. Let's substitute a half times 22 out of 7 times our radius for AB, because we were looking for radius of AB, is 7 centimeters. We have to square it, multiply it 2 times, plus a half times 22 out of 7 times 7 centimeters times 7 centimeters. That is from B to C. Then the bigger one here, the radius will be 7 plus 7, which is 14. So we say plus a half times 22 out of 7 times 14 centimeters times 14 centimeters. Time to reduce. What is down reduces what is up. But remember, we have to associate. Just don't need to reduce it anyhowly. So by 2, 1 by 2, 11 by 7, 1 by 7, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 11 by 7, 1 by 7, 1 by 2, 1 by 2, 11 by 7, 1 by 7, 2. Let's simplify. The denominators has been reduced to 1. We work with the numerator. 11 times 7. We're going to get 77 centimeters. But we have here centimeters times centimeters, which will be squared. And here the same. Squared centimeters plus 11 times 2 is 14 centimeters. I mean, it's 22 centimeters. Now 22 times 14. Here we have 8. Here we have 2. Here we have 8. Here we have 2. Here 8. 0, regroup 1, 3. We are going to get 308 squared centimeters. Now, when we add these two, we are going to get 100 54 squared centimeters plus 308 squared centimeters. When we sum that, what do we get here? 2, regroup 1, here 6, and here 4. So we are going to get 462 squared centimeters, and that is our area.